were off by an hour. And she tries to demonstrate this stickler for time isn't reliable by asking when exactly she arrived at the courthouse this morning.
I arrived about 10:15, 10:30.
And you were wearing 2 watches?
But my first watch wasn't working real well, so I just wanted to make sure with time.
So was it 10:15 or was it 10:30?
I didn't look at what time I arrived today.
Despite that, the Dream Team has saved what it considers the best for last.
All right, who's your next witness?
Robert Heidstra, Your Honor.
All right.
Robert Heidstra, another neighbor, may be the only ear witness to the crime. He says he was walking his dogs in the neighborhood about 10:40 that night when...
All of a sudden I heard 2 voices.
All right, you heard 2 voices?
Yeah.
All right, and what did you hear these 2 voices say?
Well, the first one I heard was a clear male young adult voice. It said, "Hey, hey, hey."
Heidstra points out his location at the time in an alleyway just behind Nicole Brown Simpson's condominium.
At the time you hear this sound, hey, 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 what happens after that, Mr. Heidstra?
I heard another voice fast talking back to him, to the person who said, "Hey, hey, hey."
Did you hear what the other voice said?
Could never hear. The dogs were barking so loud that couldn't hear nothing.
After the exchange, Heidstra says he hears a metal gate slam and then nothing but barking dogs. Heidstra's later testimony will prove a double-edged sword for the defense. But for now, the day's witnesses are damaging to the prosecution, and members of the Dream Team leave court in a jubilant mood.
The prosecution started out by saying that the time of death was 10:15. By all accounts, they listened to these witnesses today, the time of death couldn't be until after 10:35.
I think it curious that the prosecution has interviewed all of these witnesses. We found out who they were through information that we were given from the prosecutors. So this is not new.
An unasked and certainly unanswered question hangs in the courtroom at the end of this busy day. Could O.J. Simpson commit 2 brutal homicides, dispose of the murder weapon in bloody clothes, and get home and clean up in time to meet a limo in at most 20 minutes? Jurors take note of the Dream Team's no-nonsense approach. The defense has put 22 witnesses on the stand in the first week. But after the mostly successful character, demeanor, and timeline testimony, things start falling apart for Team Simpson as one witness after another backfires. Remember Robert Heidstra?
It was, "Hey, hey, hey," 3 times.
The neighbor's ear